you hear me? With Uniqo Williams. That's right, it's your boy. Coming at you on a Thursday, as I always love to do, because Thursday's my favorite day of the week. Why? Well, I was born on a Thursday, 11:47 a.m. Woo! And I have a very special guest today. Just the most special guest. You know, I've known this guy for a long time. How you doing today, Dave?
Who's Dave?
I got my special guest here, Dave, and we've known each other for at least, I don't know, like 24 or 5 years. I don't know. And, you know, I got, his name's Dre, y'all. This is my nephew. I'm just playing. But yeah, man, we spent a lot of time together growing up. You know, when I met him, I knew I had to grow up because we was like 7 years apart. But at any rate, man, no, what's real shit? How you doing, Dre? You good?
I'm good. I'm well. It's actually 26 years, you know me, you know. So it's been basically all my life.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Not 24, not 25, 26 years. Congratulations to that. Take a sip of wine.
Okay.
Oh, wow. You ready? Oh, that's a big sip.
Oh, we sipping? Oh, we sipping tonight. Okay. We being gentlemen.
Yeah, just sipping. But, you know, if you got beer, you might as well just chuck it. Right?
Don't threaten me with a good time. But
go ahead, chuck it.
No, you know, we have the youth watch this sometime. When I'm gonna set it to kids, is available for kids too. I'm gonna set it up for that.
Oh, okay. I gotta put this wine up then. Okay.
Yeah, right. Give a fuck. Them kids watch whatever they want to any damn way, man. Shit, have you seen how bad it is on Roblox?
I have. I actually, you know, my nephew, he showed me, and it was just crazy. I'm like, what is this? This is a kid. This is for kids.
It's
like,
crazy.
I'm like, this is great. I wouldn't even play that game.
Man, yo. So here's the thing. The age demographic for that game is like 4 to 48. Like that's the age range of people that play this game, and it's like, it's the P words, like camping grounds. That's what they do. You create accounts. You make your name JoJo Siwa's biggest fan 22, and then you go and just mingle with mingle with kids. And I'm just like, what is? And then the worst part about it, if you have an age demographic that's that wide, there should not be a chat feature like that. Like that mug it's a whole chat.
Or it should be like more controlled, you know, like, you know, parental controlled, or, you know, they can just say hi, thank you, bye, you know, just simple things.
Yeah, like preloaded stuff. Like, let's go over here. Or but it's a PC game. So people can mod it all day long and make it say, let's go over here in the bushes. You know what I'm saying? And I have some candy.
In the bushes.
I have some candy. Just go to open a new tab. And then go to this website, and it's crazy.
This link, and it's going to go to this website, and
it's popping links into the chat. It's crazy. Like one of the craziest things that I saw these kids. There was a whole big ass house party. They had a whole house party, and the kids are just in there, I suppose, being kids. And what ends up happening is, somebody starts shooting up the house party. And then in the chat it said, oh, he got a tool. And I was like, what is going on? But now Kim Kardashian is seeing it come back to her. Apparently, Saint saw it playing Roblox. Somebody put in an ad, like I would assume trolling. They put in an ad, and yeah, man. They saw like Kim Kardashian sex tape part 2, and then like at Saint is 6.
Yeah, do you know how many views I got though? Like,
how many views you got?
No, that video got Kim Kardashian.
Oh, she got mad views, and
it's crazy, over 1 billion.
That's crazy, and she wasn't even getting paid. That's the worst part about it. I think she did a settlement off, because this is back when there was tapes and DVDs. So I think she got like a settlement off of like that part of it. But man, you know how much money 1 billion views would get you right now?
But you know that made her career though. That's how everybody like ended up knowing about her.
Which
after that first video.
which
So
in,
that video made her who she is now.
and it made her a billionaire. It did it for
Yeah,
damn,
it set
and
up
she
her
got to
and
marry
everything.
one.
So
Damn, man, I ought to just start taping stuff, man.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of too late. Maybe back
Damn.
then, but
Back when it was, cause you know they got that whole OnlyFans stuff going on now, and
yeah.
it's people I know that's on it now, and you know,
Oh,
I've been. Did you say who?
can you name it for you?
Man, I'll talk to you after the show about that. But
Okay.
I was like $5.99. I ain't never hit it. I don't really plan on putting that kind of energy into it, but if it was the right time, the right place, I might get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit that $5.99 and see what it's looking like.
So you paid?
I paid $5.99. I was that curious. Yes, she's
Okay, so this
bad.
is only
She's bad.
$5.99.
I pissed $6. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I was like, let me check it out. Well, luckily it was a good thing because what if I had took her on like an expensive date or something? Man, her head was trash. She couldn't take what she was working with.
Uh,
I know they call me old end zone Jones, 100 yards. But I've checked it out, man, and but there's some people that'll try and hit you for like 30, but you know them, and it's like
mhm.
no, ain't no way that I'm paying thirty
You're not worth
dollars.
30.
You're not. Isn't it crazy? Like you would probably like take them on a date or something, but I can't pay
Hmm.
$30. Like it just the $30 I would spend on taking you on a date, and then just hanging and then seeing you whenever I want to in your content for 30
Hmm.
days. I don't know. I can't justify giving you $30 along with like a million other
Yeah,
people.
but at least like you've seen that content, you know like what to expect.
Yeah.
So in that circumstance, you don't even deserve another day. You can just see me one time. That $30 is a one-time fee. So let's get it on, get it cracking, and then it's done after that.
You know who's
So
got me really tempted?
what? Who?
Liz Cambridge that played
You
for
know what? I'm not even gonna lie either. I'm like, dang, she like 7 foot tall, but man,
so this
she
is how
looks
I
good.
first met her. Well, I first met her off of like she was just doing some kind of drill with some like guy that was shorter than her or whatever.
Oh
Whatever.
yeah, I seen that. That's the first video I seen of her too. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And her she was wearing the short shorts and I don't believe she's
Yeah.
wearing drawers and that her ass was just jiggling. And I was like, and she's not ugly. And then she hit you with the good day, mate. Yo, just oh. I think about it, but see, so I look from time to time, and just to see what's going on, and you can see
Hmm.
the titles of them. They be like, "You want to see some feet on this Thursday night?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, she probably wears a 13 and nigga." And I was like, somebody's paying for it, but she's probably getting paid more off of OnlyFans than she is in the WNBA, and that's for damn sure a damn shame.
Yeah, it really is. But it's all about the views, though. She does. Is that WNBA doesn't get enough views for people to actually pay for it and for them to pay their employees. So it's all about views. That's why the NBA makes so much money because they have more viewers.
And and I
So
and I tell you like this, that girl Kaiser Ray, as beautiful as she is, that played for the Fever,
yeah.
and I told myself I was gonna buy me some season tickets, or at least
Mm.
go to a couple. I still couldn't go. I still didn't go. As
Why not?
beautiful as
Didn't have the time.
no comments to why I didn't go, but I just know that
Okay.
LeBron was about to play LeBron tickets. LeBron tickets, little LeBron was coming to town.
You rather watch LeBron on TV than actually go and see somebody playing the WNBA. So even if you was at a WNBA game, you would just watch on your phone like, what is LeBron doing? That's just how it is with views.
And I'll be real with you. WNBA, like you gotta really be a basketball aficionado. Like you just gotta love the game to go
Mm-hmm.
there and be like just super invested. I love watching sports and stuff, but you know me, I'll mess around, have a couple of beers, and then I can just get on some other shit the rest of the time. I'll be trying to walk back to the locker room, or be trying to sneak into somebody else's seat just to see if I can do it. I'll just start doing everything but watching the damn game, man. So you gotta hold my attention, and It is what it is. Now, you know, some people would tell them to just get a job, but if WNBA is a paying job, but it just doesn't pay enough. But they ought to be
Yeah.
blessed to have a job. And I know somebody out there that tried to be a dancer for some of the Hogwarts dancers at Disney for one of their events, and he went viral because they was ending their set. Now, mind you, this is like outside just a few weeks. This isn't even peak Disney World season, right? And
Hmm.
he goes out there. I don't know if y'all seen it, but he goes out there, and as they're ending their set, he does a backflip and crosses his arms as if to say, they should have picked me. And he's got a little girl just turning around like, do you have the ability to feel embarrassment? Like, I can't believe it. And the crazy part is it goes hella viral. And mind you, the tweet came from him. He posted the video and said, "See, they didn't choose me, so this is what I did." And he posted it, no shame. It goes viral. And then his first comment underneath it after it goes viral is, "Come see me tonight in New York at such and such show." So he's got a job, but maybe he just really, really likes Harry Potter.
I mean, he's promoting himself some type of way, so he went viral. So if they're going to see him at his job, hopefully it's like a tip job and they can tip him some money. But if not, then I guess they're just going to come see him, and I don't know what else they're going to do. But
But do
he's
you
playing
think,
smart.
like, what was he doing there? What was he doing there? Do you think he was like they was like, "Sorry, you didn't get the job, but here's some tickets. I know you traveled all the way down here. You want to hang out for the rest of the time?" And then he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna use this opportunity to do a backflip." And then who's to say doing a damn backflip was supposed to automatically qualify you for the damn job? That doesn't mean you a good dancer.
You see, what he thought was that if I do this backflip, they're going to see how good I am. Everybody else is going to be like, "Oh my God, he just did a backflip." Then they're going to just crowd around him, and he just do his dance, whatever, do a backflip, and then basically life goes on. He's successful. He gets a job, and then they're like, "Oh my God, we're so sorry. We should have hired you." But it went the total opposite. They're
And
like, "Okay, anyways," they just ignored him. So he must have had something planned in his head that did not work, and now he's kind of salty about him not getting a job or him them not being like, "Okay, we're sorry, we pick you now."
that's
That's what.
not how life works. If people had gone on that post and was actually talking like real kind to him and stuff like that, and was like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry," I think that Disney would have called him up and like, "Man, here, man, can you get in the Pinocchio show, bro?" or something like that. But instead, it did go the opposite way, and it's like, "Yeah, we are mad justified in not ever hiring you ever again." And matter of fact, just for talking shit, even if you are good enough, we're not going to hire you. He
Yeah,
reminds me of that one.
clear that.
He reminds me of that one episode of South Park when they was trying to be in the WWF.
I remember that episode.
And,
I love that.
and they was like, a dude came on there like, "All my life, all I ever wanted was to be a wrestler, fighting in the ring, winning that belt." I was like, God, that's how performers is out here doing it.
Yeah, honestly,
Oh,
go to auditions and stuff. That's how they be.
what he do?
So be like the best. Like have to be different. So that's what they do. But no shame on them. You gotta try it.
You do have to try it, man. And I think that's one of the biggest regrets in my life is that I just never tried it. I didn't know that I could do this shit, like edit and do technology stuff. I just thought that you were supposed to show up and talk on a microphone, and that's not how it works.
Luckily that it's never too late to pursue your dreams. So you're doing a great job so far. So we're all proud of you.
Oh well, I appreciate that, man. I'm doing the best I can. I got these glasses. I'm just doing the best I can.
You still have those glasses? Didn't you get those like 4 years ago?
No, these are a newer and less real set.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I got these from Route 21. They was
Got
having a sale.
a review from like 5 years ago with those glasses.
The other ones were thicker and not plastic. These are
Oh,
plastic.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense then.
So
So you just downgrade it, which is fine.
no, it just appears that I've downgraded. If you listen to this episode, you know that I've downgraded. But like, if you get into those situations where like you like making out with a chick and then she just try to take your glasses off, I'm gonna have to do it the way I do when they try and take my hat off too. and just mess up, mess up the whole moment.
Man, one day this girl tried to take my hat off. Like, she tried to give me a kiss and take my hat off. I'm like, whoa, stop right there, you know. Because, you know, I have long hair, so my hair smashes down and everything. Looks like I have a freaking bald spot, and I got the all sides grown out. It just looks horrible when I take off my hat. So I'm like, well, you don't want to see that right
If
now.
you know you about to get some action, do you like do you go check that out real quick? You just go like say you're wearing a hat right now. You know this chick is about to let you go to Pound Town. What do you do with your hair? Like if
You know, I just take off my hat. I was like, let me go to the bathroom quick. You know, I just got to use the bathroom.
so we done with the hat.
Go, like, yeah. The hat's off.
Okay, we done.
It's not
Okay.
staying on anymore.
Okay.
I just, you know, fluff it up a little bit, you know. But as soon as I come into the room, just flick off the light real quick. Just flick it off so she doesn't, like, see anything. I'm like, okay. Because I don't know, my hair can still be looking bad. You know, I can't see the back of it or anything. So just flick off the light real quick, and you're good.
I am 100%. Like if we get into that makeout part, light is off just in case she got to pull it off. Like, so, you know, I keep the Kobe low, but sometimes when you about that weekend off of Kobe low, it gets real crazy. So when I know I'm at that point, the light is already off, and so if it slide back a little bit, it's cool because so does my neck. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta be at the crib. I gotta be at the crib when I'm in that weekend, and like I get my haircut tomorrow. We gotta be in my crib. Because that way I know I have an excuse to go put a wave cap on. If I'm at your crib and I'm just popping wave caps out my shit, and then like the only excuse I got is like I thought I was gonna spend the night. After we got.
You just pull a wave cap out your pocket and just throw it on.
I don't think you can do that like unless you're in a committed relationship like that. But you know how I laugh.
Yeah, it's like if you're doing a one night stand, if you pull out a wave cap from your pocket, they're like, "This guy's weird. What is he doing?" She would probably.
Nah, you gotta. If you get into a situation where you get into the one night stand and it's been that day before you're supposed to get your hair cut, man, you just gotta take your chances, man. You gotta take your chances. No wave cap, go. You gotta take your chances. You just gotta take your chance.
You know that feeling though when you don't get to actually hit though. It's like, dang man, I should have threw on my wave cap.
I can't. Again, if I go back to her crib and I know it's about to be popping, I don't think I'm going that night, man. Not the first time, but I mean I'm gonna definitely see if we can go to my crib because I switch into my Warren Central shorts and go on about my business.
One day, I went to this girl's house. Like it was just a one night stand. I went to the girl at the club, you know. And she's like, take off your hat and stuff. My hair was looking bad. Like I had braids that I just took out, and I felt like some in. I'm like, I'll just turn it backwards so like we can kiss and stuff. But you know, if it's forward,
nice,
it hits the top of the head.
Nice.
Like you know, I just turn it backwards. You know, put it tight so it don't fall off, and then everything is cool. But after you hit, you gotta leave. You can't lay down with your hat backwards or anything, or do it forward. It's just gonna be weird. You'd be like, yeah. About that time, got to check on my dogs, you know, got to go home.
Oh, my God. That's my favorite excuse. That's the one thing that these niggas pay rent for. Is the reason they're here is so I have a reason to go home.
Yes. I even have people call me sometimes like, man, just say that there's an emergency.
Oh, my God.
And that you need my help.
Like,
so
only your help.
Hey, man, somebody just got jumped. Man, we need you over here, man. We need you. Hey, said, man, I need you to pick me up and go there so we can all fight. I'm like, bet. I'm on my way. Sorry, babe. You know, I gotta go. You know, something happened back at home. But I'll call you tomorrow or something. And then after that, it's just cool. You know, she texts me, "Hope everything's all right."
Yeah. Oh. This is worried about you. Then she's worried about you. She's intrigued. What goes on in this guy's life? Then she's intrigued. It's a game out here, man. And speaking of hair in game. Somebody who don't give a damn how they go on the court. Patrick Beverly just won the NBA championship for the season 2021-2022. I mean, they partied like it was 1999. They went and partied with Prince at Lake Minnetonka, and I think they even played I Will Die For You. And I even seen Cat kissing Jordan Wood on the side. They had a moment. had a whole moment like they looked into each other's eyes like we finally did it type shit. Like this is what we worked our whole lives for, dog. What do you think of this reaction to winning a playing game, dog?
I have mixed feelings about that. First of all, I understand his feeling because it's against the Clippers, okay? A
Yeah.
team that had him before. So he's like, this is my revenge. You know, if we win, then I get all the bragging rights. I get to say whatever I want to say about you guys.
He was sobbing.
They won.
He was sobbing. Like, did it break his heart that much to leave? I get it, because I love L.A. L.A.'s got to be more. I would enjoy being in L.A. much more than I would enjoy being in Milwaukee. What? Not Milwaukee. Minnesota.
Minnesota. Mm-hmm.
Isn't Minnesota a state, nigga? Hold on. Minnesota's a state. I don't know what city Minnesota's in. Damn. Minneapolis?
We don't know. We don't want to sound too uneducated on here.
No, actually, like I never thought about it. Where do the Timberwolves play?
Is Minnesota a state?
It is. No, Minnesota is 100% a state. My corporate office is in Minnesota. And there's a, like St. Paul, whatever, Minnesota. Timberwolves home city. It's Minneapolis. Okay, it's Minneapolis.
Okay.
But Minneapolis is a nice place, but it gets very cold. But LA is nice. And the women are much different and more diverse in Los Angeles compared to Minnesota. You might get a random Chicago girl every now and then in Minneapolis. But
I mean, I never hear anybody like, man, you see that bad girl from Minnesota, man? She's so bad, man. I'm about to go there and visit her.
I've never heard anybody say that. Like, even Indiana gets some love. Indiana gets some love.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, we know about Texas. They get plenty of love.
Yeah, definitely. But Minnesota?
I've never heard anybody say, because Minnesota might as well be.
Anybody even travel to Minnesota?
You drive through Minnesota.
Yeah,
maybe.
Hey, we in Minnesota, and then we're out.
But on your way to where? On your way to where? But we love Minnesota. We love Minneapolis. They got a really big mall and
people. Yeah,
Karl Anthony Towns had 11 points in that game.
Yeah,
I
did his thing,
I thought that he was going to start showing out because he's gotten a little cocky lately, and I like it. I like that out of a player, especially after Boogie Cousins stood over you. Was just like, who are you trying to back down? Like, he stood straight up and like the look on.
That is still a meme to this day.
Man, the look on Cat's face is hilarious. Like he's trying his hardest and shit. That was great. And then
but he has gotten a little cocky after winning that 3-point competition. So everybody's expecting, high levels of him, but now he's only shooting like 2 3-pointers per game, which I understand that. You're a big man, your post game is good, everything else, but you expect him to shoot kind of more threes than 2 since winning that 3-point competition, but he really hasn't.
No, he's a bad bitch now.
Last game I thought he was gonna just get like at least 30.
No, just let Anthony Edwards, who is a stud, let him do it. He had 30 that game.
Yeah.
Bad boy. So we're watching him go against Ja Morant.
Yeah, Pat been talking good smack since then too. Man. And Ja don't like him already, so that's gonna be a great game, a great matchup too.
Either he's gonna have 30 points on 30-something points on Pat Bev, and Pat Bev fouls out, or Pat Bev is gonna piss him off and he's gonna have like 12. And so
I think OC score that game is probably 15. If he has a bad night, probably 15.
Yeah, Ja give you a 12-point performance, man. He will sneak one of those in on you out of nowhere, but then he just explode for 60. Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for that series. I think that nobody's looking at this series and saying, "Oh, this is about to be a blowout. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with." I don't see that. So that's where I'm at with it. So
how did you feel about the Lakers this season? I know Lakers is your team and all, but.
I was hoping I'd never have to answer any more questions about this year's season of the Lakers, but I mean, I'm going to go ahead and I'm. Oh my God! Like, you ever put your all into something, and like, it's just steady the whole time? But the goal is to get to that one thing, And so they string you along until 4 days before that one thing. They string you along. So that's what the Lakers did. Like, man, they almost there. They almost there. They can still get in. Like that. We went from we gonna win the championship with this roster to it's cool. We're gonna be in the play-in to man. I don't know if we're gonna make it to the play-in if we don't beat the Spurs. The Spurs, and then we lose to the Spurs. And then I knew that shit was over with when LeBron pulled up and was sitting on the end of that bench with them glasses. So I said, "Oh, this bitch don't want to play today."
I said the same thing. I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's raps."
Man, I'm surprised he didn't have that wine on the side. Like he packed it in, dog. It was over with. I get it. That was a bad ankle sprain. I get that. But, you know, we get the comparisons like Kobe would have did that. Like, Kobe lived in a different time where you could afford to obsess about stuff. LeBron lives in a time where he got shit to do other than play basketball.
He got kids that they got to play basketball. You know, if he's injured, he's going to go to his kids' game.
I mean,
something. I don't knock him for that. That's good.
And you know, God bless Kobe. We know how much we love him. But it's you know, Kobe was like, man, I'll meet my kids when I'm done doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just met his kids when he retired. And he, hell of a dad. That young one, the baby, oh, she was in for a hell of a life going forward. He'd take her on walks and all type of shit. But while he's in the season, he was Kobe.
He was dedicated. Gotta be dedicated.
But LeBron, he had the luxury of being able to take advantage of him being a star and taking advantage of everything pretty much. Like, man, the last part of his career, he was basically doing whatever he wanted to. He was like, man, when Bronny and them start playing AAU ball, it's over with. Speaking of Bronny, man, the little brother is the one to watch. Bryce, I like him. He looked like he might actually be bigger. He actually might be a big body. He's getting tall. Now, I think he can dunk now. So I'm watching.
Yeah, he definitely. I seen him windmill like.
And he got a clip, and he can shoot. So he might be the one.
But Bronny, he's all around. If you actually watch him play, he's all around great player. He's a great shooter. He's a really good shooter, good form. He's athletic, and he plays defense. He has really good IQ too, and he puts his team first before him. So that's why I like him a lot. So people might not really see like how he's feeling like with IQ wise and him putting the team first. But I noticed that he's a really good player, and he puts the team first. So he's a pass first type of guy, and then like a shooter too. But he can dunk on you too.
Yeah.
And he finishes at the rim. So he's a good player in my eyes. He's a really good player. I think that he will he'll go to college. I don't know what college he's going to go to, whatever his dad
Duke.
And then he probably do 1 year.
He's going to Duke.
He's going to go to NBA. Yeah.
He's going to Duke easy. But we'll definitely see. And he'll definitely go home and get on you on Fortnite and Call of Duty too. Now everybody think all them gamers think they cool. If you cool with Bronny, you good. That means you got a following. Like I was seeing my big homie. What's his name? No, he ain't my big homie. He's just a little big homie. Snaggy Hoes. My boy Snaggy Hoes be on there playing like, man, see if Bronny trying to get on the game tonight. But he be like at school and stuff. But it is what it is. And I got to get to this last topic, man. It's about dogs. I'm a dog lover. I have a father and son myself. And one gets on my damn nerves and the other one, he likes to run away sometimes. But we've had 0 escapes this year since I've lived out in the country, so I love it. And then BG, I think if there were classes, there would be special that he's in. He's weird. But anyway, I love dogs. I would, you know, when Gotti would run away, my heart would drop sometimes. Like I would kind of like feel kind of sad. And he actually ran away for like three months and just came back one day and was sitting on my porch. And I was like, you little bitch, we was worried about you.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And so he came back. I think he got a couple scuffles, whatever. But I was kind of sad. But me and BG moved on. We moved on. It's like, fuck it. Now you get double food. And but you know, I was like, man, every now and then I'm like, damn, that was a good dog. So you know, I can understand loving your dog. And well, Jerry, we saw a video this week of this man had his 2 dogs in the front yard. A miscellaneous dog just runs from across the street and attacks his dog. My man said, absolutely not. Starts off by breaking the fight up, picking said random dog up and hits him with a textbook powerbomb, then mounts him like UFC, straight rights. Now, he's on his knees, on top of the dog, straight rights. The dog escapes and kind of stands on his back feet like, hey, hold up, what's up? My man hits him with one of them pows, keeps punching him, and then I think the dog eventually got away from this man. Dre, was it too much?
I think it was too much. I feel like I feel like the dog is going to like do an interview, like I was attacked.
Oh.
Like the dog could have been like, man, I was just trying to like say what's up to y'all, just trying to smell your butt, how dogs be, maybe do like a little playful thing. But if you watch the video, dog comes up to the other dog, and like it looks like he's going to bite the other dog, but does not bite the other dog because the guy interfered quickly. He ran over there quickly.
Yeah.
But after that power bomb, I'm like, it's done. You did it. If I thought dog was going to take my dog, I probably did the same thing. A good power bomb. That's it.
That power bomb might have caught him off guard, and he jumped back at you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he had to put him down.
He put him down, all right, and he kept going, okay? It didn't stop, okay? That video lasts at least like 20 more seconds, okay? From straight rights, uppercuts, slams, standing up to your feet, more uppercuts, more right hooks.
Yeah.
I'm like, the dog is out. The dog, like... in a towel.
The other dog was like trying to get in between it, like, because it was 3 dogs altogether, 2 that belonged to him, I believe, and then we have this other dog that allegedly attacked his dog. But even like the other dog, like if it was that serious, if he felt like his homie was in trouble like that, he would have jumped in. But he was standing back like, hey, shit.
He didn't want no parts of that. If I was a dog, I was like, oh my god, he's getting worked right now. I want no parts of that at all.
He got worked. I've seen street fights that were less tame than that, like where niggas was getting their ass beat. And I would rather watch one of those than what I watched happen to that dog, bro. That was insane.
It makes you kind of feel bad for the dog, right?
Because I'm sure that dog belonged to somebody, too. I'll press charges.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say my dog was trespassing. If I see my dog got a black eye, my nigga, like, I got to go over there. I might have to say, come hands me or something. Come on, man.
At that video, I don't think you want to fight that guy.
You know what?
You press charges.
You're right. Yeah, let's let the judge figure this out, and then you can just mean mug me every time you ride past my house. I'm gonna get a restraining order too. You can't ride on my street, man. He whooped that dog's ass.
Yeah.
No, what?
But that dog didn't have a collar on or anything though, so that's kind of my concern. So it could have been a stray.
Well, you think it came from a pack? Dre, do you think it came from a pack of dogs? A local dog? Like it had to be owned by somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I can go outside right now and find a stray. They'll walk right up to me.
But they used to have
strays are in this world.
They used to have an owner.
Well, yeah, you're right.
I know in Mississippi they walked around in packs. They was like all different breeds. Like you have little bitty ass dogs. You got like a big dog, and then my grandma she'd go out into our little carport and leave some food out there. All 6 of the dogs are eating. They just walk right up the road. And that was the first time I ever seen an albino.
Strays, like a stray group.
The stray group of like
nigga, we from the streets.
They were legit from the streets. Like it was like it was like the NATO of gang dogs. Like it was just it was just an alliance of European dogs that was together, and they strive for what humans should be. Like I don't care what you look like, we all hungry and and we hot as shit. So we just and this lady, whenever we see these ladies open this door up, man, they gonna look out for us. But I'm like, what did y'all eat before then? Like they always just walk around and like. As a true pack, so it's crazy. But I know how it is in Texas. Tell me about what before we get out of here, man. How's life going? What you up to? What you doing nowadays, man?
Life is great. I still manage hotels like I did back in the day.
Okay.
Life is good. Texas is good. Hot as always. Today was just 89 degrees, so I'm getting that good weather. It was good wind too, so it's not like really too hot. But that wind just kicks in and just makes you feel all right. So I took my dog to the dog park, and then took one to run this morning. So everything was basically cool day, chill day, no complaints.
That's what's up. And honestly, I can't wait to move in with you guys, man. And we'll I'll sleep.
There's an extra bedroom.
Bet. I just need to stay there for 1 year.
Oh, okay. Usually people say 6 months, 5 months.
Well,
a year. Yeah, we can do that.
It depends on how good my game is.
Oh yeah, you want to? Okay, I understand that. Okay.
I'm not
gonna elaborate too much, but yeah.
If my game is good enough, then I'm out of there. But hey, if you can let me, if you can let me. Hey, speaking of which, hold on. Have you heard of those daycares called Creme de la Creme?
No, what is that?
Oh my God! So it's a daycare. No, it's not even a daycare. It's in Dallas, and they have a couple of them, and it's from ages like infant all the way up until maybe fifth to eighth grade or something. Like it's this big school. Let me tell you what this school has. It has the whole outside. The whole outside of it has like several basketball courts. There's a pool. On the inside, there's a miniature city where they go do stuff. Like, hey, if you want to learn about, I don't know, if you learn about mini economy, like it's like it looks like inside Miniatrista on steroids. This place has a what you call a water park, a legit water park. This is the school you go to.
So it's for the rich kids, basically. You know.
Yeah.
Getting into that school is probably a lot of money.
Bro, I think it's like $1,600 a week.
Yeah. Wow. Well, a lot of people in Texas can afford that because they have really good jobs. So you know.
That's what I was like thinking.
That's crazy though.
I was like, yo, what kind of job could I get in Texas that would allow for me to send my child to a school like this? And then why doesn't public education try that hard? Like, can public schools at least take their curriculum? Fuck the water park, teaching the kids and their teaching methods. Well, they got the new iPad and we still showing stuff over our iPhone 4, so we can't keep up like that. So man, that's crazy. But Dre, before I enjoy talking to you, but
always.
Before I get out of here, I need to talk to. Now, ladies, if you're looking for the creme de la creme, the icing on the cake, if you're looking to become a water park, then look no further than me. That's right. Go to ChristianMingle.com and look up Bartholomew. That's right, Bartholomew on ChristianMingle.com, and I give you all the creme of the creme that you want. Yeah, you can find me. You know the show, man. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Mama, I'm on Spotify. Dre, where can they find you at?
They can find me on Instagram at Dre.Jones, Twitter at Dre__Jones, and Snapchat A_Dre. So always pick that up and give me a follow and add me.
What's the Instagram that you messaged me on?
Oh, don't worry about that one.
Oh, hey, bitch! Hey! Hey! That's my Nancy Pooh! Oh, hey, ma'am.
Who are you talking to?
Grandma!
Uncle Joe.
Grandma!
How you doing?
Hey, Grandma!
That's Uncle Joseph. My dad's brother.
Oh.
Hey! And that's it for Do You Hear Me? With Uniqo Williams. I holla. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.